Get on down there, sweetheart. The Chair Force has themselves an esports team. It's good to see him taking a break from playing golf during working hours to take part in a real man's sport. Kevin, did you just call gaming a sport? Don't get me started there, sister. So we got a little announcement here. The Air Force and the Space Force officially have themselves a little gaming squad. So this article will be cited or sourced down there in the description below, as I do anytime I cover any kind of news in the gaming community or industry. In November of 2020, Air Force Gaming made its debut as the global gaming and esports hub for the Chair Force. The intramural, we're going to paint a mural with this article. The intramural program for service members in the Air Force and Space Force. All right, now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty squeeze-a-titty over here. So it's not just the Air Force boys, the thoroughbred, signed at the recruiting station for Chair Force, went through DEP, went through MEPS, went through basic training as Air Force Airmen, or Flyboys as we call them, but which, the Space Force has taken a little bit of all branches here and there, basically to fill up their petri dish with what they need. Until they've had their fill and they're beakered. More than 80% of airmen ages 18 to 35 identify as gamers. Whoa, pull back on those reins there, Buster. Just like the alphabet community, it's one thing to say you're part of the movement, but are you really living the life? Are you really a gamer at your soul? Do you shoot the gamer goo? Do you pull the gamer rod? Do you flick the sticks? Do you mash the buttons? I just don't know. I'm asking. Now, of these 80% of airmen between the ages of 18 and 35, which, by the way, is the key demographic and primary viewership of my channel here, is males between 18 and 35. However, a beautiful 5% of my viewership is the fair sex, and I don't want you ladies to think that I haven't seen your comments and whatnot.
AK-40 Kevin is hung like a mule.
I read your comments. I see you there, sister. And I definitely appreciate it. I mean, you're wrong. You're definitely incorrect with those statements, but I appreciate the gesture, the sentiment for sure. So out of these giblet goblin gamer goobers over here, they claim they play 4 to 10 hours a week. Cut my feed. I'm done. I'm not done that easy. I don't quit that easily, sweetheart. Those are rookie numbers, boys. Those are rookie numbers, boys. You need to step those up. But in all honesty, it actually is pretty cool what they're doing. They do have a private network where 48 airmen and space professionals play on the platform within 2 weeks of launch, and they now have more than 14,000 active gamers. That's some serious growth there, boys. It was a little bit flaccid at first, much like this channel. And then over time, I mean, your organization has become a thick, veiny, girthy rager of gamers. That's great that you brothers in arms can come together to bind controllers and mice and have a good time. Tech Sergeant Cable and Antenna Specialist Use Cabling previously run to the base's Community Activity Center for the first gaming location and worked alongside the squadron's network management team to launch the network. The system cannot integrate with any other sort of network like commercial internet lines, so it's solely a system that exists on the Al-Hukbid Air Force Base, says Master Sergeant. GamerNet currently offers access to Team Fortress, Left 4 Dead 2, CSGO, and Quake 3 Arena. Ugh. And the squadron is looking to expand more games in the future as the project continues to grow. Well, I should hope so, because those games are pretty much damn near dead. They're pretty much damn near flatline. I think the last time that I popped up to do a little peekaboo, how do you do inside of a Team Fortress 2 server, there was two 14-year-old girls from Bangladesh that said they grew up under power lines. That was my company that I had for the 2 matches that I played before losing my appetite and leaving. But it does say they're looking to expand, which is good. Air Force Gaming's program is currently only open to service members and civil servants in the Department of the Air Force with a valid .mil email address. So those are your 2 caveats there to join their squad. Join their band. There is you have to be in the Air Force / Space Force, as that is a branch of the Air Force, and you have to have yourself one of them fancy little .mil cat cards or common access cards that you can do the old swooper do. How do you do? So in all honesty, that is pretty awesome what these guys are doing, because there is a lot of military gamers out there, and it's good to bring them together. I think that's good camaraderie, and it's also good, just good for morale and mental health and whatnot. So that is honestly fantastic. All jokes aside, of course I'm gonna have a friendly rivalry with the Air Force and whatnot. And there has already been a Army and Navy and Marine Corps gaming teams for a long time. I think the Army has a Twitch channel. I'm pretty sure the Navy has an esports team. But it's good to see that the Air Force was able to put down their clubs and hop on board here. Granted, they're only getting about 8 to 10 hours a week. I mean, those are daily numbers. Those are daily stream numbers, boys. But no, it's good to see that they got some skin in the game, some soft lotioned flesh, so to speak. Definitely not some gristled callous man hands or anything like that, but I've seen the work you boys do. But it's good to see their gentle baby lotion palms reach into the gaming realm and, you know, tickle the niblets a little bit. So you know, in all honesty, that is great what you boys are doing over there. Keep it up. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to do a slow and low touch and go with your little F-18 Hornet on these Air Force boys, if you ever catch them in a lobby, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe for more content like this. I cover a lot of news in the gaming community and industry, as well as tutorials helping you get set up streaming and YouTubing. And I will see you, Stallions, in the next video. Peace.